Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to another shuffle tutorial. For this tutorial, I'm going to be going over the T-step, rocking, and another shape that I call the Charleston. And then I'm going to put it into a combo for you guys all to follow and practice. I did teach a side step running man move. I went over in my first video. I'm going to go over a little bit during this video, but if you want more practice with it, definitely check out my first video for that. So we're going to get started. I'm going to show you T-step first. So this is what the T-step looks like. So my dominant leg moving is going to be my left leg, and then my right leg is going to be starting up like I'm about to jump into my first running man stance. So let's not worry about the right leg first. Let's just break down the left one. So my left leg is all it's going to be doing is the heel is going to turn inward. So like this. And then it's going to go back to its neutral stance that it was before. And then it's going to turn out with my heel pointing inward. And then go back to neutral stance. And my heel is going to go out. And then back forward. Inward. And back forward. Alright. So now let's add the right leg in. So I'm here. My left leg is pointing straight forward. And then as I'm turning my heel inward, this foot is going to kick out. So let's try it again. My leg is straight, and then as this right leg kicks out, my left leg is going to turn inward. Okay? Now, this left leg is going to be going back to neutral, and then this leg is coming back up. And then I'm going to do the same thing. So I'm going to turn this heel inward, and then kick my right leg out. And back to neutral. And neutral. Okay, so let's try it with some counts. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Let's try that again. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. Now going in the other direction with our right being the dominant leg, I'm going to do exactly what I did with my left one. As I kick my left leg out, I'm going to be turning my right leg inward. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and. Okay. Now I'm going to do it with some music. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next move I'm going to be showing you guys is rocking. So I'm going to show you what it looks like first, and then I'm going to break it down. So this is what rocking is. So before I show you guys the leg that is doing all the stepping, I just want you guys to know that this foot is constantly hopping up. So even between counts, it's going to be going on and. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Every placement of your leg that's moving, there's going to be a hop in between. Starting with my left leg as the dominant leg that's hopping. And then the right leg is going to be going back first, to the side, over my left leg, and outward. Let's try that again. So it's going behind my left leg, my heel's going out, this leg is going forward, and then it's fanning outward. So I'm going to show you from the front. foot is going in back of my left leg, and it's coming out with my heel on the ground, over the left leg, and then fanning out. Okay, so now let's put them both together. So my first move is going to be on 1. So I'm hopping on my left leg, and then this leg is going behind. So 1. And then remember on the and counts, I told you you're always hopping on this left leg. So 1 and putting my heel out. 2 and over my left leg. 3 and 4 and. Let's try that again. So starting on 1, this leg is going to be behind my left leg. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So as I'm hopping, this is the second thing you need to know, I'm traveling. So that's why this leg's important to be hopping, because it's like it's carrying my flow. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. See how I'm kind of hopping in that direction? This is the dominant leg that's going to be moving you and hopping in between each movement that you do. So now let's do it from that side and then make our way back. So ready? 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now on and, after 4, so 4 and, your leg is going to be up, and then this is going to be turning into your dominant leg. So 4 and, as I go down, straight down with my right leg, this leg is going to be following behind it, like I started my first count on that side. So 4 and 5, so see how this is going in back. So 5, hopping on and 6, and 7, and 8, and. One more time. 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and. 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and. Okay, so let's try it full counts, going each direction. So 1 is always going to be starting with my leg behind the dominant foot that's moving. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and. Five, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So the next move I'm going to be showing you guys is called the Charleston. It is a shaping move. I'm going to show you what it looks like. So now let's break it down. I'm going to be turning this way so you guys can mirror me. So let's not even think about this leg, and let's just tackle the left leg that I'm starting on as my dominant leg. So it's up, neutral stance. So think about this like the T-step. You know how we're like going inward, neutral, inward, neutral with our T-step? That's basically what the leg that's dominantly moving on the bottom is going to be doing. So this is my neutral stance. And it's going to go inward and then back facing forward. Inward, facing forward, inward, facing forward, inward, facing forward. So you're kind of almost not traveling with it like you are with the T-step, but you're just staying stationary like this. Okay? So now let's add in the other leg. So I'm starting here, kind of like my running man stance. I'm just starting with my leg upward like this. And then my dominant foot is just facing forward, so neutral. And then as this right leg swings around, this leg that is dominant, so the left leg, is going to be facing inward. So as I'm swinging it around, this left leg is going to be turning in, and then my right leg is going to be facing outward. It's going to be creating kind of like this like triangle diamond shape. So I'm starting in my regular stance. This left leg is just pointing forward, and as I'm swinging this leg around, this left leg is going to be turning inward, and then this right leg is going to also be turning inward. So my heel is facing out, my toes are pointing inwards, in sync with my left one, creating that diamond. So out, over, out, over, out, over. From the back, starting up, over, neutral, over, neutral, over. All right, so now let's bring the other foot around. So I land here. Now my leg that is in front is going to change into my dominant leg, and my left leg that is in back is going to be swinging over. See how this leg straightens, and then my left leg is facing outward like this. It's almost like swinging. So out. So my right leg is in neutral position, and then my left leg is going to swing back around like I just did and go over my right leg, creating that diamond like this. Okay, so I'm here, and then I'm swinging over to create that diamond. So out, over, out, over. Okay, so I'm here, and then over, creating that diamond. And then I'm doing the same exact thing. So it's basically like a weaving motion. So whatever that back leg is, it's going to be swinging around, and the front leg is going to be turning into your dominant leg. So my left leg is going neutral. This right leg's kicking outward like this. And then I'm just swinging over, creating that diamond. So let's start with the left leg being the dominant leg and the right leg up. So up. I'm then going to be turning this heel inward and swinging this right leg over my left leg, creating a diamond. And then my back leg is swinging over. My front leg is then going to be the neutral leg. That's straightening out. My left leg's going to kick out. And then I'm crossing over, creating that diamond. Taking the back leg again, out, and then going over, out, over, out, over, out, over. So this is a tricky one. It's kind of like rubbing your stomach and petting your head at the same time. It's definitely hard. It takes a lot of practice, but as long as you take it slow and step by step, and almost think of it like a weaving motion, like that back leg's always just gonna swing around and create that shape. It'll really help when you're trying to learn it and master it. And then eventually when you get better, you can kind of go both directions and go back. In the combo, we are going to be doing that, so I'll make sure I go over it a few times with counts and with the music. So let's go over it with some counts. So 5, 6, 7, 8, go 1, and 2, and 3, and So for the combo, I'm gonna like really lightly kind of do both directions, so forward and then back, but only one time. So it's the same concept. So when I'm going back, let's say I'm landing with my right leg in front and my left leg heel turning outward, like so. So instead of weaving and taking that back leg forward, you're just going to take the leg that's already in front, go neutral, and then do the same thing. Turn your left heel outward, and then bring your right leg back. Still creating that motion. So I'm forward, and then all I'm doing instead of bringing this left leg forward is I'm just going to take the one I just swung forward, go neutral, and then go back. I go neutral again with this right leg out, and then create that diamond, bringing my right leg forward. And then to go back, I'm just doing the same exact thing, except I'm taking this front leg and swinging it backwards. So going neutral and then swinging this leg back. So I'm here, I'm going neutral with my right leg kicked out, and then bringing it back. Out, forward, out, back, out, forward, out, back, out, forward, out, back. We're gonna do it with the music. For the last count, so when we're on 7 and 8 I'm gonna do 7 and 8 and bring it back, okay? So I'm gonna play it with the music. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you the side step or ski step shuffle. I don't know the exact name, don't judge me. I don't know a lot of the names to these moves, but you'll know what I mean once I start doing it when I call it the ski shuffle, because it looks like you're skiing. So I'm throwing this in the combo. I went over in my first video, but to make you not go all the way back to that video, if you're just trying to learn this combo, I'm gonna go over it a couple times. So this is what it looks like. And this is what it looks like from behind. Okay, so I'm starting in my beginning running man stance. So my right leg is up and my left leg is straight to the ground. Okay, now I'm going to be taking the leg that's dominantly up straight down, and then I'm going to be kicking out my left leg. So all my weight is being transferred to the leg that I have up right now. So see how this left leg is getting slightly pushed out and this right leg's just coming straight down. Try that again. So right leg's going straight down, all my weight on it, and then my left leg just getting kicked out. Okay, so now to switch to the other side, I'm going to be putting the leg that I just kicked out up in my running man beginning stance. Now the leg that I have up is going to be the leg that I put all my weight into, and my right leg is getting kicked up. Okay? So straight down, the right leg's getting kicked up. Okay? Now I'm going to go ahead, alternate, and bring up my right leg. And then this leg is going straight down. This left leg is getting kicked out. Left leg's coming up, going straight down. Right leg's getting kicked out. Right leg is up, going straight down. Left leg is being kicked out. Up, out, up, out, up, out, up, So when you put all your weight onto your leg, you can like feel how this leg's kind of just there, it's just being kicked out, and your dominant leg is doing all the work by keeping the weight on it. So you're kind of like leaning with this leg out, up, out, up, out, and eventually when you get fast, gives it that floaty skiing look. See, I'm skiing. I'm kidding. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead, do the counts very slowly. So starting on 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I lied. That wasn't one more time. That was twice. So I'm going to go over the combo for you guys. I'm going to show it to you first from the front and the back so you get all the angles. And I do have a basic shape in there that I taught in my very first class. It's very, very easy if you have the Charleston down. So instead of going out of your way to look at that, I'll go over it really slowly when I'm doing the combo. So here it is. Alright, so the first 8 counts are going to start with a side T-step shuffle. It's a little confusing though because it starts on an and count rather than on 1. Before I jump into my side step shuffle, I'm going to bring my left foot up on and then jump into my first move on 1. So it goes and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and. So that's for 4 counts. After we land here on the side step shuffle, we're then going to go into our rocking. So on 5, we're going to go behind the right leg, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, and then on and, you're picking up your right leg. And to go into your running man with your right leg ahead. So 1 and 2 and. So that's 2 running mans. So let's take it from the rocking again. So I'm here on 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2. Alright, so from here, after you do your 2 running mans, you're already prepped to go into your T-step. So we're going to do 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and. So you're going to do 4 kicks until the 6th count. So you're here on and, after 2, and then it's 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and. Okay, so after our T-step, we're just going to finish up 7 and 8 count with 2 running mans again. So I land with my right leg up and go into my running man for 7 and 8 and. Okay, so let's do it from the T-step one more time. So my leg is up, my right leg is up, and then after and, I'm going to go into 3 with the T-step, 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and then when I land there, I'm going to finish my 8 count with 2 running mans, 7 and 8 and. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. All right, one more time with the music and then I'm going to move on. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Okay, let's move on. So I'm landing with my right leg up, and this is where the Charleston comes into play. So we're up, and we're doing this for half an 8 count, so 4 counts. So up like this, and then so my right leg's going to be going in front of my left leg. So 1 and 2 and 3, and then on and, I'm bringing this leg back up, and then on 4, I'm putting it back, 4. So to speed it up, it looks like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, so that's where like the weaving comes into play, and I'm going to be weaving it from the front and the back. So we land here on 8, 1 and 2 and 3, backwards 4 and. Okay, so after 4, so we're landed here on 4, then it's going to swing over my left leg like this, and I'm just going to spin. So 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, and then I'm doing a little. So let's start from where we landed on our last 8 count. This leg's going to be going over my left leg. So in 1 and 2 and 3, backwards 4 and over 5, 6, 7, and 8. So it's going to be on an 8 count, and on an and count, and then you're landing on 8. So one more time. We land here from our running man. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, and 8. So sped up. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, and 8. After I do my little click on and then land on 8, I'm going right into my poly pocket. So my right leg is coming up, left leg is standing down, and then I'm going to cross over. This is going to be for 4 counts. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay? And then from here, all we're doing with the leg that landed upwards is going to cross over this leg like so. So all I'm doing is just crossing it. So 5, stepping out, and 6, and 7, and 8, and. Okay, so landing with my right leg up from the poly pocket, my right leg is going to be crossing over my left leg. So 5, stepping out on and crossing over with this left leg on 6, stepping out again on and, then crossing over one more time with my right leg, 7, stepping out again on and on 8 your heels are going out. 8, and then back to neutral, and. So sped up, just because it's a little confusing, your legs are going to be crossing over each other 3 times. So your right leg over, out, left leg over, out, right leg over, out, okay? So for my poly pocket, I'm just swinging it over the left to just step with my legs crossed on 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, okay? It looks a little confusing set up, but it's so easy. You're literally just stepping your legs out, over, out, over, out, over. So starting with the Charleston with my right leg up, going on 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. All right, so now let's take it from the top with just counts, no music. So remember, my left leg is coming up on and my right leg is kicking out on 1. So 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Okay. If you need to review that a few more times, feel free to just rewind that part and keep following me with the 8 counts. I'm going to go ahead and do it with the music. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Wow, it's really hard to count and dance at the same time because I'm getting so winded from doing it. I'm hydrating myself with coffee today that's watered down. So refreshing. Still cold though. I'm not a complete sicko. All right. Let's do it with the music again. Okay. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Woo! Dang. Kicks my ass every time. No matter how long you do it, it's still an intense workout. That never changes. Okay, I'm gonna do it for you guys one more time facing forward. I would go over it more with you, obviously, if this was a real class. But the reason why I'm doing these on YouTube is so that you can go at your own pace and rewind and go over things as much as you can. So I'll do it one more time facing front with the count so you guys can see what it looks like from my front view. And if you still need the mirrored or the back view, just rewind, go back, practice it, because it's not easy, it's hard. So don't give up. Just keep practicing on the parts that are tricky. Even if it's like the same 4 count that you just can't get right, just keep rewinding it, keep practicing it. I still slip up on my own choreography, so it's not easy. Please be patient with yourself. Shuffling is freaking hard. Okay, ready? I'm gonna do it from the front. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Woo! Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this tutorial and dance with me. I put a lot of thought and effort into this to make sure that I kind of added all the movement that I've been teaching you into a combo so that you guys know how to flow everything together. So give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe to me. I'll be making as many tutorials as I can especially once I'm done with school. I kind of wanted this tutorial up way sooner than I wanted, but I'm kind of towards the end of the semester with a bunch of finals, so I've been trying to make that my priority and get that finished. Once I am, I'll be making these so much more consistently, so you guys can keep following along. And sorry, I'm like talking and running out of breath. And also, I love doing the lives with you guys. I'm going to try to do way more of those and maybe eventually just do Zoom meetings just so I can see and interact with everyone. I feel like that would be much better just for both of our sake because it's kind of hard to teach on live when I'm only given an hour and I can't really see how you guys are doing or know where to kind of go over things. That's definitely been the trickiest part about having a live. So yeah. So I'll plan all that stuff out. I'll give you guys updates and thank you again for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day and keep practicing. Even if you are struggling and you're super frustrated with a combo or certain moves, be gentle with yourself. Be so easy on yourself. This is a hard style of dance. It's a lot harder than it looks. So just be patient with yourself. I know there are days when I definitely get really frustrated, even still having 3 years experience when I'm trying to keep a flow or learn new moves. It's tricky. So yes, please be kind to yourself, be patient, and happy dancing. Love you guys.